Okay, gang, I think I have a plan. I appreciate we may have gone a bit crazy with the domes yesterday, but I think I figured out a way that I can save us from Dome-mageddon. But it's gonna involve probably a small coup. Just to warn you. The domes will prevail at any cost at this point. It's 2043, gang. It can't go on like this. This island should be underwater by now. Hey Kenna. Hey Visa. Hey Draconian. Hey! Thank you, Barbarian Hamster. Hey Han. Good morning, Nastica, Almals, Akafukete, Level Pets, Public Universal Goon 420. 420 is a very important number to this island. It's the master number for the population that we want to have living in the domes. Hey Estelle. Hey Alison. Hey what the hellia. Hey Taiki. Good morning, 40. Hi, Mornclaw. Yeah, Mornclaw. That's the vibe for today, Mornclaw. These gloves have actually got really good claws as well, look. Fantastic. Alright, so 420 in the domes there shall be. That's the plan. And I think because of the what happened last game, I think if we don't take radical action, we're going to spiral out of control as a society. There was a kind of there was a coup in the Italian court, and then the Dome people took over, and in a wave of like popular democracy, we gutted the religious quarter and the old church and replaced it with a dome, powered by Kitten Beach. And then we went dome crazy and we built 2 more domes just down the road there that you can see. Maybe in the top left. I'm having a great morning. The Italians did not appreciate the domes. There was a bit of a rift in society. We had to do loads of things that we didn't like to buy the religious and the conservatives off, because they tried to pretend that the last election wasn't real. And I don't really know, haven't really seen that event before, but we managed to get through it. The premise of the game was to have a kind of like positive environmental message, I think. And I think the one way that we can really control the message, well, I can show you if you don't like it, but I think it's better. I think this is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear the old quarter completely, and I'm gonna move it back past Petroland, and we're gonna make a new dome world for dome people. And there'll only be dome propaganda. And we'll slowly increase the number of domes as we empty the city, right, and reduce the population down to 420 until all the domes. And we'll move all that self-contained food production up there as well. And then we won't have to watch it, and we can just that can be in the background, like where people live. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. And then can you get your rights back? Yes, that's what I'm saying. We dump all the propaganda on the dome people. So anyone who lives in the dome is going to come out an environmentalist, right? And then we slowly add people into the domes as we empty the city. But I think it's going to require, and we talked about this a little bit, I think it's going to require a slightly new relationship, because obviously we don't have the religious faction MCAT on board anymore. We definitely don't have the conservative Sleepy Joe on board. They're not on board at all. We can check in with the capitalists. I don't know how they feel. Communists are fine. environmentalist intellectuals are fine, but I think we need to add a new kitten to the compact. And I think you probably know which kitten I'm talking about. Bin Cat's in the mix. No, just some dry toast and tea. No, Bin Cat's already in the mix. Our alliance is Bin Cat, Better Kitten, and Michael Cat. But I think we're gonna have to add Terror Kitten because we've got all this kit, and I don't think we're putting it away just in case these guys do it again. So I think we're gonna move some of the military infrastructure around a bit as well. Yes, gluten-free tea, absolutely. You having an avocado? That's so Californian. You're just swimming in avocados out there, aren't you? You had Greg's with the dog for breakfast. You do win. That's a good breakfast. Although it's quite gluten-rich. At Greg's. Yeah, well, I was kind of recapping people that Terror Kitten kind of has to come into the new plan. Yeah, Terror Kitten Dome ringed with like watchtowers, and then we slowly switch it to total surveillance and bring in the carbon credit system. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't see a way out of this. As I said, it's 2043. We need to get radical, and I still want to build Kitten Beach as well. So anyway, I'm just gonna do this, and you can kind of scream at me as I do it. But I think I'm just gonna do it because I don't like the domes where they are anyway. I do agree with the dome thing, but it's almost worth rebuilding our entire society so we have dome people, if you know what I mean. My circus, my monkeys, exactly. We need to get rid of that early retirement because that's not a very Logan's Run thing. I don't think you get that far. And we need to get rid of that theocracy. That's a bit nuts. And the marriage thing. I don't know if we solved that, but we can do all that. We can do all that. You can watch on your laptop today. That's great. Monkey Milan is a thing of the past, I'm afraid. That was obliterated last game. We gutted that whole section. Good morning. I think we're all each other's monkeys. Let's put it that way. But I'm just going to seize control for a minute because I think this is pretty. So look, this has all got a bit grim, right? This is not how I wanted it to be. I don't think it's how anybody wanted it to be. We can redome this area. But what I want to do is just like clear the decks. I'm going to move all the dome business out here. Right, and then to kind of save that, we're going to put in a metro station in the middle of this, and then we'll plug it in from the metro station. And then all the dome people will be able to get get where they need to be, and we can add more in this area as we need to. And then I was gonna move all the greenhouses. Maybe we should just do something as radical with the greenhouses as well, actually. Maybe they just go here. I did put them here last time, but I'm kind of tempted to just clear it all. We're going full dome, yeah, all in on domes. We'll put even more domes in. The other thing in terms of dome control is this. Right in the middle of domes. Just like just a brainwashing tower. Right. So next thing is to clear the old Mormon quarter of all the hydroponics. Now, what is important around here? This is important. Is that important? That's aluminium. That's going to the boats, isn't it? So that's kind of important. This is one of those which is going to go in the new zone. IKEA is there. The car factory's there. And this, I found this. We've got a drone command. Terra Kitten's got a drone command. So I don't know how much of this is actually important. Whether it's better to put the hydroponics like down there. That looks quite Logan's runny. Let's whack the improv guys up here for now. Or no, maybe back in the centre. Stick the improv guys back here. Just for now. We'll move this around. Every road leads to the dome, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry I'm bossing it for a minute, but I'm just kind of agonizing over exactly where to place these what are they called? Greenhouses.
the Earth first, and now
I am really enchanted by the domes. Yeah, I want to get this right. Don't you like the domes? You all voted for the domes. You went crazy for the domes the other day. Don't back out of this. That's why I'm having to do a small coup. Your faith in democracy is weak. Right, I think I can do another 2 in there. Yeah. I kind of like how it looks. Fit with the dome vision of the future, I'm afraid, Cheese Factory. Right, where do these people need to go? Maybe this is purely for IKEA. Let's go there.
We have been hit by the mummy's curse.
Let's delay the heist just because money is not perfect right now. Because this is pretty good dome area to build more domes. We might need another nuclear power plant though if we're going to keep going like dome crazy. How many people are in each dome? 15... It's 15 households, isn't it? So we've got 75 household potential to live in domes. Which is about what? 300 people. So what do we need for like full dome containment? Like 6 more domes? $420 domes. Just one giant dome. This is the vision of the future we wanted. I thought I was reading the room right. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Alright, how many unemployed people? Because that was a problem. 71 unemployed. 113 vacant jobs. Alright, that problem should solve itself. Now, I was thinking if we put metros in everywhere... we can get rid of the buses. Sorry, the screen's a bit fuzzy today. I'm finding it a bit difficult to read it. Dome the whole island. Domination. See, you were on board! This is what you were like yesterday. This is how we got here. I'm just executing the vision. That drone command could be more menacingly located, I think. Maybe here. It's a little bit more menacing. Right. We're still making money. Right, let's let the money flow in for a bit because we're just dipping on the danger side for the money. Let's see if this is all working. And we need to like cut back on some of this slush that we gave out for all this money that we gave out to beat the last election. Cut the doctor's salary. Okay, we'll keep the factory workers up. 727 people. We might need to release the crocodiles. The population seems to be going up. How do we get it down? We need an immigration office, right? Alright, let's let it play, Are we raiding? Wait, hang on. No, we've got enough of everything, so let's raid a bit, treasure hunt straight for cash, intimidate. And we're still doing that, but we want to do treasure hunts with this as well, so they're just cashing in. Population sinking. Make jobs more risky so people can die, like police, the pirate cave, and the military. Yep, good idea. They're already at maximum risk. Where's the actual construction yard? Better safe than sorry. Alright, maximum risk. Cut the pay. Sabotage the USA, please. Yep, okay. Sabotaged. We need to... Soylent Green, yeah, we'll move... Well, this is the kind of Soylent Greeny area that was designed to feed it, so that's the next thing to move. And the Haute Couture as well, we'll get that up in the dome. And we just need to, like, pack all this away, right? Clean it up. Start again. Start again with better technology, so we're not, like, living on infrastructure that was built, well, how long ago now? At least 250 years ago. Like London.
Citizens, do your civic duty.
No, the domes are gone. The domes are gone. No, the domes are here. Look, the domes are lush. There's more dome action going. People are clamoring to live in the
It's
domes.
so dry, the dogs
It's
are
okay.
marking the territory with chalk lines.
No, Briss, don't. No. The domes are... Yeah. We're doing more domes. It's full dome. The coup is happening right now. Fuck though, I don't know. We got money at the moment. Work goes on. We gotta work for the dome future. Right. How many unemployed people? 42, but 96 vacant jobs. Alright, police blimp hovering ominously over the domes. Oh. Hang on, I might have to pick up a package. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm just trying to manage something. Dome coup. Where were you when the Great Dome Revolution happened? Yeah. Forehead stream. Yeah. It's a whole tanker full of Koffler. .420 is the answer to the universe, I'm pretty sure. So that's, yeah, it's or a magnitude of 10. But we're in the right area. But we can only house 75 people, we think, in the dome. So we need more domes. This would be a good area for dome action. This would be a good area for dome action, I think. But let's let another boat come in. I think let's get it back up to like 150, 200. Tourists is something else we can do. It's
President, all my
untapped.
undocumented migrants are legally
We could
classified
multitask.
as interns, and my unskilled laborers get 2 cents an hour like everyone else.
Speedway
And
edict,
they pay
build
their
fire
taxes.
station. We don't like any of these people.
Presidente, listen to me, not that fop. He may
This
claim
is a
that
choice
all his
between
workers are
Petrocat and the
but most of them
Conservatives.
came in on
We
the
don't have
market.
cars.
God knows
We're getting rid of cars. There's
And the
no
rest
point for
are
that. There's no
Angora
point.
sweaters
Do a fire
stuck-
station. Right, that's pointless. Minus 220. Why is that? Someone died? Okay, we might need more energy. Fusion reactor on the beach? That's 36,000. No. More wind. People are still living in these places. I need to get rid of it. How many homeless have we got? 20. Give them drugs. We legalized drugs ages ago.
Weather reports predict an
This is
instant
evil
drought.
gang.
When your mouth's so dry, doesn't water seem extra wet?
Okay, how about we move the... Just make this a bit Old Milan. Turn Old Milan into like a dumping ground for the factories. Probably everyone can get there by the buses anyway. So let's plonk all them there. What's also here? IKEA. Dump that by the Improv Theatre. Sawmill and a lumber camp. What are these doing? Nickel. Okay, that's for the weapons industry, right? Maybe automate? No, we don't really have electricity. I shouldn't do that. Okay. I don't know about a church, but we'll stick it here for now. We might have to destroy the church. I think we're reaching that time. How many people are living here? You're really for the mines though, aren't you? You're for the mines. That can go for the dome people. Oh, the dome people need food. That's important. That's going to need a road. And then, like, a don't know if we need all these buses now. Can't we just drop like a metro station here? And one here. Oh, we still have this. This is a bit of a boondoggle up here. Wait, we'll move that down.
Canal Uno giving a shout out to the young people of Tropico. We know how you feel, my gang, because we were...
Reporting in. The blockage has been flashed.
Alright, nearly there with the Sphinx. Look, all the people in the dome are happy. All the people in the dome are stupid. What? They need some entertainment over in the dome, and they need more propaganda. They're lacking in propaganda at the moment. Alright, so we wait again, and then I'm gonna move this sector up there.
Can't make lemonade without a plantation and a good supply of my...
Do you want to set the Constitution to total surveillance?
From simpler times, but he had a point and a gun. So do you, Presidente. Let's squeeze some lemons.
Have you heard this?
The dome people are gonna become the 50% we keep, though.
Is a commodity to buy and sell like chicken wings. Tropico's workers have been squeezed enough. Help them, Presidente.
Well, we want to keep the communists on board, so I don't know how the intellectuals will feel about total surveillance, though. I imagine they don't like that. But total surveillance would be safer domes. And it would also be easier to track your carbon usage, right? Which we all want. Exactly. The dominoes. We're making the panopticon. Alright, we have to go all in on that though. We're gonna need more money. We'll move the aircraft carrier. Total surveillance. That's the vibe I'm getting. You want total surveillance, yeah? Total dome valence. We're working towards doming the entire island. You don't want total surveillance, Wim? The issue is about total surveillance, guys. Do you want it or not? I just want instant democracy on this. We don't need to worry about our poll. Briss is total surveillance. Total. Esther's for total surveillance. New building London, yeah. No, you guys making a good point though, like, London has an insane amount density of CCTV. It's like, I think it's one of the most surveilled cities in the world, is it? Like private total surveillance. Just finished my toast. Just had a piece of dry toast. Dry-ish. Total surveillance? Alright. Right, we're gonna ditch the theocracy, yeah? This is radical. Let's complete the dome city before we change the constitution. Get everyone in the domes and then switch it to total surveillance. This is maybe a place for another dome though, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do another dome. So domeable. Another cluster of domes, maybe. Briss is singing the vision right here. Alright, we need to make sure the metro system's fully connected though. I don't think it is. Yeah. Let's fully connect that. Destroy this park now. And then we can get rid of all the buses, I think. Oh, another dome! Fully loaded! Nice! You know what we should get for them? We should get an aqua park. That's so Logan's Run. Let's do
The
that.
military understands the importance of industry because we
Wait.
make their weapons.
Hang on. This is a message.
Son, your toys come from my factories. So tell
Moisten
El
my
Presidente
toast.
that my request's more important.
Was there too much
than
crunch there?
The military thanks you for making its toys, but
The buses are already gone.
play with them. Defending the nation means imagining every
We build a roller coaster, right? We're keeping Terra Kitten happy. There's no way we're fucking with Terra Kitten right now.
on hope.
Well, we need to get more propaganda in. I don't know if they're exposed to enough propaganda there. That's the planet and you. And then where's the other environmental propaganda? Earth and wind, yeah. This needs to be up with the dome. We'll tweak that layout later. Then we can make just a complete wind farm here. I think that's probably advisable. Yeah, look, we got money coming in. The economy is saved. Although I do have to say, what is saving the economy is the intensive farming of crocodiles. Right, how's Juicery doing? Loads of juice. Look at that. It's great. They pay more. Single fruit flavour. Banana pineapple flavour, mate. Banana pineapple. Let's do it. Everyone's drinking banana pineapple juice. Everyone's wearing cool cat suits. I don't know why more people don't, yearn for this vision of the future. Are they busy? Right, wait, maybe now we can start clearing this over here as well. Okay, what else can be moved into this new factory district? That, maybe? Yeah. Okay, amazingly, we're not dropping too bad in popularity. I think the dome thing is working. Gang. Of course they drink banana and pineapple in sex domes. Alright, and now we can move all this dome infrastructure up here as well. The protein from the sea and all that. So, but we could get another dome in if we're doing that. Yeah, I'd say another dome. It's got 109,000. Time for another dome? Should we dome it up once more? Domes? I made a penis with the domes. Okay, we can do that. Ding. I know how you people like symmetry. Actually, it was a good idea to move that anyway. That feel better? Does that feel better? Right. I think another industry has got to kind of take a hit. What else have we got? I'd like to wind down the weapons industry. We're running out of oil. Yeah, does that feel good? That's what you wanted. We did that by request. And then we put, once we put all these domes in, we build one dome over that. And then we're finished. But really, we need this space. I don't like this. Maybe we can move this over here. Hang on. Is there any more nickel on the island? Oh, fuck. I think the weapons industry is for the... It makes a lot of money, though, the weapons industry. I really want to shut it down. Oh, Polar Pandy, hello. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Right, so then we'll move all the this infrastructure, the crocodile farming. Get the crocodile farming in here. Yeah, that makes sense. Look, it backs onto that little lake then. Yeah, Polar's showering the domes in generosity. Thank you this fine afternoon. Love a gift over on the Hogan 5 Rod stream. Did you miss the Polar Panda? If you're still here, did you miss the claws? Right, let's let that move. Love a gift, love money. Alright. So. We only successfully moved 2 crocodile farms. I misclicked. Okay, and there's a metro thing here, so we maybe move that one up. And we got some fishes, yeah, this is for the protein from the sea. Put that in there. Boom. Fully bribable, yeah, old quote. It's an old quote, but it works out. Alright, so maybe we should get like the hospital down here as well. But we're another dome. I think it's time for another dome, isn't it? We'll extend this this dome knob. Are we still getting the cheese in? A bit worried about the cheese. Is the milking still going on, or is that stopped now with Dome o'clock? Metro, everybody can get in there. Well, let's move that actually. Let's industrialise this then. If it's going to be here, let's modernise it. Boom. Boom. And then let's get rid of this. Put that there. I mean, the people need some kind of furniture in the domes, right? So maybe whack IKEA up here as well. Just keep these people like... I might even move the palace up to the domes. Maybe I'll get an audience. Maybe we can crown the domes with the crown. How about that? Ah, it's a bit off. Alright, come back to that, Presidente. I mean, the way the Presidente is facing, though, there, kind of makes sense, because, you know, the Presidente can address everybody at once.
Now you've done it, Presidente.
They did it fucking again! They've done it fucking... What the fuck? There aren't even any conservatives. This is ridiculous. Recall elections. What is this? I've never seen this before. This keeps happening. Am I causing this? Oh, is it because we fixed the election? Oh, because we did fix the election. Right, yeah, that's right. Conservative supporters will decrease the personal experience of other citizens they meet inside buildings for 1 year. Wow. Dicks. They kind of are like that, aren't they? Why are they accusing me of crimes I did? The secret ingredient is crime. Well, maybe it's time for a radical constitution change. Yeah, blame the person whose fault it is. Right, election. No, 51% against us. Fucking another tax cut. We can do another tax cut. Oh, God. Alright, look, we did ruin a bunch of stuff to kind of create domes, so we can... The domes are some of the best living on the island anyway. Alright, let's pay the miners more. Let's pay the hydroponics people. We're all paying them lots. Paying them the maximum. Doctors. Oh, let's do an audience. Let's do an audience quickly. We can satisfy a bunch of these demands. That will do it.
I sometimes wonder, Presidente, what the world would be like. Security isn't just a
Hybrid system. We like that, so we can do that. Right. The problem is that they're annoying everyone. They're walking wherever they're walking. They're annoying people. Is there any way we can see where the Conservatives are living and like fence it in, fence it off? Tax cut is a good idea. I don't know if we need it. We can change up the... We can do marriage rights. Can we? No, we can't. We can't do global market economy. Alright, let's do the roller coaster. This is for the masses, so this needs to go by the base. Maybe you should move the Presidente's palace. Well, look, let's build it here. For now, we can move it when we're better situated, because that's by the metro anyway, so they can go and get that.
Presidente, your aid is
right, Terrakitten's back in.
With your help,
It's not help,
our
though.
armed forces, redouble our efforts and halve our expectations.
Because if we go total surveillance, hybrid healthcare, traditional marriage, and global market economy protection, there's now just going to be an absolute clusterfuck. Russia won't give him money. It's better to do the tax cut now. It'd just be Italy, yeah. It's Italians again, isn't it? Why are you so unhappy? Ireland's great. Okay, the religious really don't like us. The Conservatives are at 0. There are 313 of them. Where did they come from? Just a wave of Conservatives just fucking up everything. Alright, is it going to have to be a tax cut then, no? Is this because we got to 2040? It's like, finish the fucking game. Alright, I'm bribing everyone again. Bribe.
Start cooking.
Energy efficiency
Bribe.
is a Tropican concern, so every Thursday is now Days in the
You,
Dark
David,
Day.
Bribe,
What were you going
Terrakitten,
to do in there?
Ansel Lambert. Was he? No, he's running against me, isn't he? Intellectuals. They like bribes.
Let me
Lots of
be.
bribe. Bribed.
Oh, we see.
Bribed. Alright, and Suppress. Rescue. No, we don't want to do that. What about jobs? Jobs. Jobs are there for people who want them. We'll improve the tenements. We'll improve the modern apartments. I think we're going to have to get a tax cut. This is a very, very nasty event that keeps happening because we keep fixing the election. Tax cut. I'm going to do it now because we did it too late. What? 6 months? Hang on. Tax cut.
Get on everyone's good side.
Oh, to 43. Still losing. We're going to have to fix the election again. We're getting into a permanent death spiral here.
Citizens of
Oh,
Tropico
God.
intend to vote for you, Presidente. I myself intend to vote for you many,
Do we
many
rig it?
times.
We're rigging it, right? I think we're rigging it. Hey, Fall for Fiction. Rig it, rig it, rig it. There's no other way. Rig it. So close to completing Dometopia. 800. We need to get rid of these people, man. Still getting more people. Where are they coming from? Doing stupid shit. That's a very strong opinion on what the demos voted for. How's the world domination going? It's alright, we're not really trying to dominate the world, we're trying to actually...
Victory is yours, President.
Oh my
I knew
God!
that you would succeed.
Oh, we
and
just...
not just because I personally filled in all the ballots.
We're gonna have to get radical. I'm gonna have a small break and I'm gonna come back. I think we're gonna have to get more radical. We're gonna have to get radical with the Constitution, we're gonna have to get radical propaganda. I think we got money. And we're gonna have to really start shutting this whole conservative thing down. Radzigal. We're gonna get Radzigal, yeah. I don't know what we're going to do with them. How many? There's quite a lot of them. $325 conservatives. Only 52 die-hard conservatives. They are the problem. They are the problem. They don't like the fact that we're rigging elections. They're jealous of our fuckdomes. This is a problem. This is a problem. We have to solve it. But look, the dome future is coming. This is the world you wanted to live in, right? Inside these. Look at that. It's a nice controlled climate. Lovely flowers. Great views of the dome. The inside of the dome. I bet these domes get really messy on the outside, though. Think about it. Like bird shit. Any stains from the rain when the rain dries off. Somebody's got to clean these domes, inside and out. Did we think about that? Did we think about that guy when we built all these domes? Make a bigger dome. It's pretty stinks in there. Alright, maybe, hang on. We'll move the blimp to... Flood the Pride. And then move the palace. Move the palace back down here now, look, there's loads of land. Alright, back to your old squat. hotboxing everyone's emissions in there. People, low rebel threat. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this. That's it. The dooms are sealed to enhance the sniffing of your own farts. Yeah, smug liberal domes.
Do they still have a place
Smug
in our
liberal
lives, or are
juice
they
swilling
simply
domes.
objects of Cold War nostalgia?
They probably have that juice coming out of fountains. And everybody's got avocados in there. Everybody. And coffee. Fair trade coffee. Yeah, no, this works. This is working. This is working. All right, we'll take a short break. Let's take 5. I have to check on the package. Yeah, sorry, I realised I wasn't muted. I was just checking on a package. So, let's press on. Is there any way to volunteer for potential dome propaganda? Yeah, get into it. Yeah, put all the cats in a dome. That's what we want. We want people on board. That's exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. Like, accessible, funny, like light comedy ways of getting everybody to live in the domes. And we're really taking on the Conservatives, as you see. Finally. Wait, what's the problem there? They've got no fish. The crocodiles need more fish. Right. Okay, so we cleared this out. We've kind of... Do you want another dome in there? No, we're running out of money. Okay. I think we're going to need the tourists. Like, we could do a bunch of cheap motels in here. Or we could build Kitten Beach. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the Kitten Beach? Yeah, thank you, Hisa. How you doing? You alright? More tourists or we won't survive, I agree. I agree. Alright, let's wait for the next load. There's a problem with electricity again as well. There you go. Sorry, I have to keep my eye on this delivery. You're still breathing, okay, good. Yeah, I think everybody's a bit koofy at the moment. Fire, what has become of Kitten Beach? What do you want? What do you want? You want everyone living in tenements win? Is that what you want? You want people living here? Like this guy? Angel Hernandez? You want that? That's the future you want? By the steel mills win? We gotta close this down, look. We're nearly out of oil anyway. It's time to build golf courses. Yeah, those domes are busy. It's working. It's working. Beautiful, industrial, and cozy. Win! You want sexy nuns and nice churches and cuddles on the beach? Oh no, we demolished that. We put everyone in a dome. Sorry. The beach is for fish and crabs, not humans. But I'm thinking maybe we can concentrate some more people up here. Towers in. Right, we need to do something about the Constitution. We need to do something about... Look, if we got everybody living in the same place, right? Think about it. Everybody lives over here. Even the towers. We build more domes. The propaganda is all environmentalist. You are under total surveillance and you go through the metro system from here to the kind of factory district here. Maybe move all this stuff up. Just concentrate all the factory stuff there. What do you reckon? The work travel will be insane for everyone. Well, we can do that sleep at work edict. Zero diversity. Us not ethno-state. What do you mean diversity? We were very, very welcome. We were very open to immigration for ages. Look, it's 2052. We are the world. We stand domes, but only if they are dick-shaped. That's fine. How's the Caribbean happiness? Where's that? Here, is it? Here. Caribbean happiness is 1 point higher than us, so we're fine. We get that. We can solve that with another dome. I think you'd agree. Right, we have the Sphinx. We have the Sphinx. So we can destroy a bunch of sheds, right? Put the Sphinx in here. It would go nice. Maybe move some of the industry up here, right? And then put a bunch of cheap motels, like heavy economy hotels and stuff, just so people can see these sites. No. Yeah, we'll push the Caribbean happiness down. I think we got people working on that, yeah.
Unos cuantos días más de ausencia, dime niña, ¿qué haré yo sin ti? Unos cuantos días más sin ti y escaparemos por el cielo, sí.
Yeah, but I thought the way we were going to solve it was with total surveillance and ringing the domes with, like, gun turrets. That would technically solve the problem. And then if the conservative people come and live in the domes, they're bombarded by the propaganda. The airport isn't working, Elkenan. You hear? The airport's not working. We can move the airport there, maybe. Hang on. Since the space scientist is in the chat, it's only fair. Boom. Airport. But we don't have anywhere for them to go, that's what I'm saying. So if you, like, pull Better Kitten's district to, like, old communist district down, move all these people up there, and then create, like, cheap mass tourism there, just for the money. Because if we do that, then we can close down the oil industry and the coal and all that. Okay, so I want instant democracy. Do you want economy tourism as a way out or not? Budget tourism, like motels, you know, all this cheap stuff. Get people into the wonders of the world that we've stolen. Yes. This is where Gibraltar was, by the way, not Kira. Where the Great Swim happened. The actor economy was destroyed, so you're low-key poor and homeless. Okay, Malaka, we do it. You always struggle to make money with tourism. Motel shitholes, that's perfect. So we're kind of back to the original dream. Do we need these anymore as well? Don't think we need buses. Maybe move the canneries up to this area, actually. They kind of make sense up there. No, that's not going to solve the problem, is it? That's unemployment. Okay. Right, let's build a road down the middle then. Here. 4 on each side. Economy hotels. I think they're 4, yeah, they're 4, great. No? No? Okay, it's gonna have to be a motel in there then. Right, let's just move the road. Still making money though, still making a lot of money. We're doing alright. It's the weapons industry though. Lock in Inilia. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit locked in today. It's the dome madness took over me. I got obsessed. I'm only really working for more domes. The Sphinx. Boom.
What has 4 feet in the morning, but only 3 in the evening?
And now loads
Been
of
a bad
people can
day
see
for
the
working
Sphinx.
Rebuilding the Sphinx.
Yeah. Wild. Tropico is attacked by the Middle East. What? The Middle East? Fucking hell, man. We got a drone command. What do you guys do? Drones will liquidate rebel leaders. Yeah, liquidate. Hang on. There's some dudes over here, surely these guys have been activated. Yeah, alright, these guys have been activated, and the jets. The fucking Middle East? Came out of nowhere. Alright, come on, Terra Kitten. Jesus fucking Christ. Where the fuck are you going? You're not going to the domes! Don't go to the domes! Hold the domes at any cost! Secure the domes! Oh man, we're at minus 8,000! We can't get attacked right now, we're dependent upon fucking tourism now. The fuck are the soldiers? Terra Kitten, we spent so much money on you! You got tank, look how slow he is. Come on, Terra Kitten! Don't hit the domes! There's MCAT's old people, Bublina, Nonstevans, praying for the Middle East to hit the domes. Alright, we got them encircled. We got them encircled. We got elite troops here. Come on. Fuck off. Him hiding in this little alleyway. Come on. Get the tanks in. There's more guys. Alright, Terra Kitten, alright, you redeemed yourself. That was handled well. Look at that. Terra Kitten's masterful. Just rolling in with the tank now. Boom shakalaka. Boom. Done. Alright, that was good. That was good. We handled that alright. Not time for another dome yet, though, I don't think. The tourism needs time to recover. Let's look at military strength. Yeah, we need more military strength in Domeland. It's undeniable. We should put the palace over here, I reckon. Let's do that there. Alright, the police blimp looks good there, but it's not actually doing much to solve crime, so we'll put it there. Just so they're all lovingly watched over at all times. Right, look at that. Look at the glories. The glory of the economy hotel. Nice. Nice. Alright, okay.
You may have noticed new experimental surveillance drones outside your windows. Do not be alarmed.
Domes have history. Put that
Drones
shit in a
attack when they
museum
sense fear.
to boost tourism. 10 out of 10 would stay. The Sphinx was never very much needed. Yeah, I agree, I agree. What we need is a metro stop down here, I think. That's missing. Yeah. Right by the boat. Yes. Okay, improv's probably busy. Yeah. These guys busy? Right, that can go. That's like cheap tourism. Let's stick this here. Yes, that's great. I won the war, yeah. Well, we won the war, yeah. Ooh, they ruin the beauty, these cheap funfair things. What's that? That's a shack. That's about the max with those hotels. But these would be busy though. What are the crappy tourism we've got down there? this kind of thing, though. Get 2 of them in there. Look at this, back to being back to business. Back to business. Valerie, you've missed quite a bit, I'm afraid. Who wants to tell her? Hey. Hey, Clara. We can remove some of the sheds, though, on the island, probably. Now we've got mass tourism. Tempted by another economy hotel. Look at that! That fun pump, look at that. Pleasure Island still. Yeah, should we get another economy hotel in though? That's a lot of people. Wealth required, well off. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe some beach resorts. Yeah, like that's good, right? Yeah, but how are people gonna live there, Logan? That's the question. This is fine. Raise the sheds. Maybe we can stick a little flop house in there, a little floppy? No? Not room for a little one? What about here? Because it's already shit anyway. Yeah, let's do that. And a pub. Or maybe a restaurant. Nah, a pub. Another economy hotel?
Now you've done it, Presidente. You
What the fuck? These fucking guys! Oh my god!
Bite back.
Oh man! This has to stop. Relax, baby, it's under control. Alright, this is it. Another one. Equal this time. So, tax cut immediately. We're nearly finishing the intimidate neighbours. I don't know how we can make things better on this island, guys. Tax cut has ended, so yeah, they're basically, by doing this, they're extorting a fucking tax cut out of us every... whatever. Assholes. Alright, I bet everybody's happy in Domeland though. I bet there's no trouble over there. I'm just gonna build some bonk houses to soak all these homeless people up, I think. What are you worried about? Don't be worried. Don't be worried, we're fine. I mean, we can do all of the things that we agreed to do. Maybe that will keep them happy.
I am sure.
And agree to do more things.
Security isn't just...
Build a cabaret. Dead easy. Done that. Okay. Is that it? Is that what you're giving us? Okay, cabaret. We should be able to build one anyway.
Thanks for your help, Presidente.
We're in a little bit of a better situation than last time, but I still think we're going to have to agree to some things. Who do we want? We want the religious, probably. Yeah, we got to get the religious back on the side, guys. I say we have to do traditional marriage. It's traditional marriage or the end of the game, I think. Don't worry, we're fine. It's politics. Alright, I'm going to let it run 2 more months and then I'm giving a tax cut again. The only one we can pay more, yeah, we can pay these guys more. Pay these guys more. Is anyone unemployed? Like 37 people unemployed. Why? One more month, I'm giving a tax cut. Fucking bastards got a tax cut hours again. Bastards. Oh, no, no, tax cut.
Want to get on everyone's good...
Bastards. Still only at 43%.
I'm sure the good citizens of tropical...
No, I think we have to do a free election. We're gonna have to do a free election. This might be it. You might be here to see the fall. You might be here to see the fall. Yeah, I think it has to be free. Four months though, I'm not taking any risks.
Mobile phones. Modern miracle? Public nuisance? Or a cause of cancer? Let Canal Uno know your opinion. Call it now.
God, it's gonna be fucking close. Police? Come on. Come on, 50% still believe in the domes. No, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, dome people for the win! Dome people, dome people, dome people, dome, please, dome people win!
That was a close one, Presidente. Apparently,
All right, we got it. We're
citizens
through.
seem to be
We're
reminded
through.
Just how much they love
We're through. The final phase of the dome operation. Dome people. Alright, great. So we just don't want any... Let's get some money, and then we'll build another dome. And take out another industry. Yeah, they're filling up. They're filling up. We've got an airport. We need to get the banks profitable again. I don't think we need the sheds anymore. We will build another dome. All I got was dome life. We said 9 domes, so we got 5 domes. We need 9 domes for the 420 chosen to live in. And then everybody else is going to be encouraged to leave the island. Cruise ship?
Presidente.
What about getting a cruise ship in? Why is there a dome Venus? Look at the money, Rumi. You can make money off tourism. It's not hard. You just have to have the military strength. That's the real problem with it. Right, I think we can go back to dome development. I'm happy with this. What's left of this. The more people we get in the domes, the more of these residential areas we can destroy as well, because they just go into the metro system. So another dome? Can I get a vote on another dome? You put another dome on the end there. Expand the dome. Let me hear it for the dome. Put me in a dome. We are getting these domes. I just want to like gloss it. Pro dome. We need to overthrow the government. Not if you're living in the dome, you don't. You're very happy if you're living in the dome. Unless you're working, polishing the dome. No, I don't want you to run the poll. No, I don't want you to run the poll. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm just getting a vibe check here on whether they want another dome. We need 9 domes. If you don't want to extend this dome compound, then we can build another dome compound here. Right? Something like that. Dome in there. Dome here. But they voted for this. They voted for this design. This was a request. I didn't come up with that. Make 2 dicks touching tips. You don't maniac. Yeah. Look, the shanty town's building up. We need another dome.
Presidente has officially licensed the new Tropico.
Okay, so I think that the domes. Yeah, we're into the dome. So we're making another identical dome area here, but I don't think there's room for the testicles, fortunately. I could do that one at like right angles. See, I told you we hadn't got to the bottom yet. This seems a bit mad to have that there. Let's see if there's any more aluminium nearby, conveniently located. It's here, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that there. Then we can add more domes here. There's a lot of homeless people building up. I'm just going to whack a quick contraventilo in there just to soak it up till we tidy it up. While we focus on the main issue, which is dome management. Right, that's all the power we're going to need for a while. The advantage of these domes is that you just need a metro stop, and then they can get anywhere. Valerie's crashing out in chat. Okay, well. What's wrong? What's wrong with this? We need 9 domes in total. There's space for 9 domes here. We've got money for another 4 domes. Do it now. Let's do it now. It's 1:45. I've got to finish. Once the domes are finished, then we can build the surveillance infrastructure around it. Oh yeah, I've seen Surviving Mars. Actually, I'm quite interested in doing that. Or is it Surviving Mars? No, it's a kind of... It's not Terraforming Mars, but it's a game where you're trying to terraform Mars. You protected me against assassination. Thank you, Lady Midden, thank you. Bodyguard. Well look, we've got enough money to finish the dream, we've got enough time, let's do it. 4 more domes. It's just about layout. You want them facing each other, but I'm not going to get to do that over here. So I don't think we can do that, although I appreciate the intention. Because we could just run them in a line. Right? If we build 4 more domes here, just saying, 4 more domes and that'll do it, and then just the relevant metro stops. Four more domes, then we stop. We're gonna have to get a road through at some point, though, maybe. Unrealistic dome standards. The Glass Schlong Utopia. All right, let's do it then. That's the sense I'm getting. Updated Surviving Mars has the terraforming, I believe. All right, I'll check which game I mean. We should have the energy for this now, I think. I'm worried about road. No, I'm wrong. And one more. The tip. I don't think we can fit one in. No, we're out of dome space. Alright, 8 domes it'll have to be then. 8 domes. Lose that road. Drop a metro stop in there. $8,000 cans. Yes, Issa, yeah, exactly. You'll never get efficiency from you again. This has to be the worst island made in the game. No, it's going to be very pretty when it's finished because all this old kind of human city is going to be gone. And it's just going to be dome people and Kitten Beach. And these people, but we will lose these people as soon as we've made loads of money off them. We'll maybe get another one of those now. Yeah, it's popular. Come on, it's popular. They're not popular. So another economy hotel. Can I still make El Presidente's house the tip? I don't think you fit in there either. Try. We need a road, you see. No. Could be here, just the length of it. You don't deserve to be Presidente anymore. Or use a cabaret or two as a tip. Right. Now we need to drive people into the domes, increase the propaganda. So, we need radio as well. That's on 42. No, we want the militarists, religious, capitalists, communists. Stay as you are, 42. Radio now, yeah, that. Wait, voting rights, open ballot election. Hang on. Whoa. Hang on. Set the Constitution on voting rights to open ballot elections. Conservative ultimatum. That will make our government rebel. That will make parts of the government rebel. Do you want to make parts of the government rebel? What do you reckon? Do you want to make parts of the government rebel? If we set it to open ballot elections, this is the trap, I think, but it might be worth facing down the rebels and those crying mutiny. I don't understand. You're a minority. You're representing the Conservative faction. I hope you know that. I hope you're happy with that. That's who you're with. Alright? Alright, fine. So we'll do it then. And we'll change the Constitution all over now, because we're at the end. So we agreed to change the Constitution to open ballots. Armed forces will keep as militia. Religion and state, we're going to go to free. We got to ditch the theocracy, I think, now, yeah? Free religion. Okay, and then Labour, we're going to get rid of early retirement. That's costing us a lot of money. Let's go to happy childhood. Ecology, zero emissions, yes. Official separation or no separation? R.I.P. MCAT. Yeah, this is coming to the end for MCAT. Media independence. State-controlled media, I think. Doubles the success chance of propaganda effects from media buildings. Yes. Total surveillance. And I think it was a hybrid healthcare system. This new constitution should bring us together as a nation. Let's see what happens to the approval. We're at 64.
You act with great conviction.
Plus 5. Plus 5. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, he's pulled it off. You want Rebel Radio, do you? You want Rebel... I can't hear you, Valerie, from inside the dome. I'm sorry, the dome's glass is too thick. The dome zone. You hate this island. This is the future the environmentalists want, though. Like, maybe less industrial farming of crocodiles. More roller coasters. But we're going to clean all this up next time, and you're going to be very proud of your dome zone. The game's not over yet. The game's not over. There was a lot of demand for the dome. Yeah, you're right, Nokira. You're right. But look, the rest of the island will be beautiful because everybody's just going to be crammed into this corner. This is all going to go. This is all going to go. And once this is gone, we won't need the wind to power it, so we can close that down as well. You see? But they're connected by the metro service. It's great. Don't even need the road here, really. You can make the road a bit nicer. Dome Zone did get a bit long, though. We still hate it. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna clean it up. And this has made us shitloads of money. For the people, for the critics of this, look at that. That's made us loads of money. This is making us mad cash. We can probably demolish these sheds as well while we're at it. This is an absolute mess. This is an absolute mess, but we're going to have to fix this next time, I'm afraid. We did Paris. Plan voisine. You just did Plan voisine, except in Tropico, not Paris. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I'll need to look into that. But we might have something similar in the UK. But yeah, that was kind of where I was going with this. If you're suggesting what I'm suggesting, because it's not funny. We need to find ways of making it funny because I'm afraid we are going to be living in the domes. It's a matter of time. Approval worked out great. People love the new constitution of total surveillance for us. Yeah, I know. It all worked out very splendidly. I agree. People craved the Opticon, the Panopticon. Polishing my huge dome piece to this stream. Well, we were talking about how it might be quite aromatic in there. I mean, on a hot day in Tropico. sweaty, but look, it's all climate controlled stuff. This is fine. Everyone's going to be fine in there. You'll like it. Just need to try it. Well, it solved the problem with the Conservatives, didn't it? Because they are all just being brainwashed equally. Look. This all needs tidying up, though. I agree. All right, so we'll leave it there for today. And there's quite a bit of Kitten Beach next week. We're going to mess around with this a little bit more. It's 2061. Look, we should be living in domes by 2061. I don't care. If we're not living in some dome somewhere, then we've failed science. I think. You know, it can't be Milan forever. It's got to look futuristic. You know, and that looks futuristic, kind of. Except maybe for the industrial crocodile farming. And the population's still going up. That's an issue. That's a big issue. Because we've got to get that down to 420. Look, these are the conditions we agreed on for victory. 420 environmentalists living in a, you know, like perpetual dome life like the Epcot Centre, and then a really nice party island full of monuments from around the world that we've stolen, like the British Museum. I don't think you can kill the newborn's parent. Milan is 2,600 years old. You have no faith. Ending the fuck sheds will hurt the karma. Maybe. Yeah. Alright. Have a nice day, everybody. And I think the first one is next week on Tuesday, but then we've got quite a busy week. And I'll try and give you heads up on Michael and Jim, but they might just para-drop into various streams now. But Michael will be there for the Ziggler on Thursday, and there might be some changes to the schedule depending on what other people would like to see, and also where they're available. So, see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.